Hey, welcome to It's All About the Hunt. I'm Nate. Today, it's going to be another Blokees type of day. Now, I ordered these guys from AliExpress, and they arrived pretty smashed, damaged. The top was actually ripped open on this one. But since they're all little pieces, I'm hoping they're going to be okay inside the box. They were only like $4 a piece, and that was shipped from China, so who knows? I'm looking forward to ripping these. Hopefully, I hit that Soundwave. There is some pretty cool figures in this box set, so we'll see which ones I pull. You know, Sideswipe, Red Alert, Ultra Magnus, we got Bumblebee,
Slag, I think.
and then Constructicon from Devastator. So we're gonna rip through these two. I'm not gonna bore you with the putting together part. I'm gonna fast forward through that, but we'll talk about it. We're gonna rip it, see who's who. So the box is already destroyed. The pieces are secure in here. Can't tell which ones I got. Hopefully somebody cool. So let's see. First one. They all come exactly the same. So if you built one, they're all pretty easy. Alright, moment of truth. Come on, Soundwave. Alright, I'll take it. We got Sideswipe. First step for all of them is attaching the arm joints, leg joints, knee joints, elbow joints. So I know I didn't get Soundwave, but that's the only one that shows that's like being put together. Well, besides Dinobot. So he's got little red pieces that go on his arm. Alright, we got Sideswipe. Pretty awesome. These things are just super cool. A lot of fun. I know I have a video of them already. I was figured I'd try some more. I do have a whole case of the Shockwave wave to open and rip because why not? I wanted the Shockwave, and if I bought him online, he'd be like 20 bucks on his own if I bought him already open. So I thought I'd risk the gamble because there are a couple other figures in that set that were pretty cool. For this set, I really only wanted Soundwave, so we're going to find out. I got one more to rip. Sideswipe, though, pretty awesome. Alright, let's try it again. I mean, $4 shipped from China. It's cheaper than buying them at Walmart if you can find them at Walmart. I've only seen a couple of the sets. Most of them are the Transformer 1, the new set, so. Well, I guess it's not Soundwave because I can tell by the hands not being blue. So Bumblebee, Slag are my only other options. So I guess red, possibly red alert too. Completely different bag though. Here we go. Are you kidding? Sideswipe twice. Alright, well, that's random. I wasn't expecting to hit the same dude 2 times. On to the next one. Alright, I'm going to just jump into my 9 box here in a minute. Hopefully there won't be any doubles in the 9 boxes. This is the first time I ever hit a double, so it is what it is. Alright, here we go. We're going to continue this mega rip of these Blokees. I went down the rabbit hole. Right before the tariffs hit, I was able to grab a bunch more of these, the Chinese version. Now, the one thing I'm concerned kind of about is they shipped them all and they all got smashed, which also gives somebody enough of a, you know, maybe they were smashed beforehand, so you could have looked, felt them, figured out which one is inside of each box. I noticed that some of the sellers on AliExpress actually sell like the individual figures of which figure it is. They are more expensive, of course, than like going to eBay and grabbing them even. They're like more expensive if they're already open, but $4 a piece, so I ordered quite a few. So I've already gotten a few of Series 1, so that's that one. Grabbed a couple of this newer series that just came out, so this is the newest wave. And it's got some pretty cool ones. So Dirge, Wheeljack, Sunstreaker, a new Megatron, an Optimus, the variant Optimus, Swoop, Ironhide, but it's like the Shattered Glass version, and Kickback, or one of the Insecticons. I don't remember exactly which one that might be. So these are going to be pretty cool. Those will come up. I'm going to rip these 2 first. And like I said, I went a little overboard. But for $4 a piece, and that was shipped from China to here. I also grabbed, and of course they're all going to be mangled, the Soundwave wave. I'm trying to hit Soundwave. So 6 of the wave 3. We'll see how that goes. 2 wave 1s, 2 wave 6s. I'll do them in order. I'll get these other ones out of the way. I know there was another 2 in the beginning. But let's see which ones we get. I'm going to fast forward through the building portion because I'm sure you don't want to sit here for 20 minutes and watch me build this. They do take about 20 minutes a pop, so they'll be super fast forwarded. And I'll just talk about the end unit one at a time. Let's see what we get. Hopefully they're not all doubles, but if they are, it's not a big deal because they're not too expensive. It's like buying a pack of cards, and I buy a ton of those. Blind boxes, though, are always a gamble. First up, hope it's not a double of one of the ones I already got. So far I've only hit the Optimus, the 2 Jets, and Jazz out of this first wave. So hopefully it's either Prowl, Bluestreak, or Megatron. They're the last 3 I really want out of this set. So like I said, it's a gamble. We'll see. Blind boxes it is. Black hands, red parts. Hopefully it's Bluestreak. Sick. Alright, Bluestreak. Alright, so it is Bluestreak. The one that I needed. I'm going to assemble it. Catch you on the other side. Pretty dope. First one down, Bluestreak. I'll take it. I'm glad it was one I didn't already have. Fingers crossed it goes the same way for the second one. This one though looks like it was pried up and out or just super smashed. Luckily the pieces aren't really on a tree too often, so hopefully they resist some damage. Alright, let's see who it is. Nonsense is it's yep. Darn. Doubles twice now. Bluestreak again. At least it's a car Autobot. Save me some time putting them together. Alright, I'm gonna jump over to my real big gamble. Let's go. Series 3. It's got a pretty good set. So hopefully I get a couple of them I need. I would like to hit Bumblebee. I'll take one of the Slags. Ultra Magnus. Red Alert. I already hit Sideswipe. You saw that a minute ago. Either of the Soundwaves would be super rad. And then you got like Devastator's team. So let's see what we get. First one of these. I gambled on 6 of them. $4 a piece though. It was like 20 bucks. So if I don't hit Soundwave in these 6, just gonna have to buy them. Alright. Gonna go with Bumblebee. Awesome. One of the staples of the Transformers franchises, right? One of the most widely known. That's cool. We come to the Energon Cube. Blaster effect. It's got a little computer screen. Looks like it's got Spike on there. Alright, Bumblebee a little bit different than the other ones. Oh, that's cool. So I missed this whole extra fist with his thumb up. I mean, they're awesome little action figures that you get to build, right? I dig them so much. I bought way too many of them. Here we go. Next one. So Bumblebee, pretty sick. I like the little computer with Spike on it. I like the blast effect for his blaster. Switches them up a little bit. I'm gonna have to make a new shelf though. I'm running out of room behind me. I have no room. Where are these guys going? Alright, next one up. Still ripping Series 2. Hunting for Soundwave. Alright, here we go. Next one. Alright. This one is Scavenger. Guess now I gotta try to track down all 5 of the Devastator ones. I don't know if they've released all 5 yet. There's been 2 in this wave. Maybe only 2 in another wave. I don't know if they've released all 5 of them. Color green is so good on these though. So vibrant and bright. Little bit of a technical difficulty because of a thunderstorm that just rolled through. Knocked out my Wi-Fi for a minute. I'm recording, but it's not going to record through my phone, so I'll be back. Alright, so figure number 2. You guys got to miss all the building because my electricity went out and I just kept rolling with it. So, Scavenger, one of the 5 from Devastator. Pretty awesome. Might have to collect the whole set. I tried to give him his scoop, kind of like a scorpion tail a little bit. Pretty cool. Alright. My connection is not looking the hottest at the moment. I might do one more and then I'm going to call it a day. Still rolling with this same series. Just keeps freezing up anyway. Alright, I'm going to call it. It's cool. I'm going to stop right here for a few. I'll be right back with the next ones when my internet is working a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to continue ripping through these Blokees. So far, got some pretty cool ones. Bumblebee, Bluestreak, Scavenger. Next one. Alright, we got Slag in Dinobot mode. Now this could come in handy if I had the doubles, right? I could actually probably like make my own Dinobot or something out of it if I wanted to. I'm going to create this one, but if you hit doubles, some of his body parts I'm sure could be usable. Alright, that one's pretty cool. You know, as much as I didn't really want to get any of the transformed ones, you know, in their robot mode, or in their alt modes, I'd rather have the transformer mode one, but still pretty cool. Needs a little missile in there. I know that one doesn't really go in there, it's just an extra one of the neck pegs, or the foot pegs, depending on which figure. Still pretty rad. Alright, Slag. Down to my last 2 of these. Series 3. I'll be back in a minute. 2 more to go. And if it's anything like baseball cards or if it's anything like ripping trading cards, the damaged one's going to be the one that's got everything I want in it. So let's hope. Soundwave is who I'm hunting for. 2 more to rip. I might not open it fully if it's one that I already have hit. You kind of feel the bags. Unfortunately, you can't tell on these what figures are inside the box. Like the Legos and some of the other blind boxes, you can actually like figure out what the codes. At least everything I looked up, nobody could figure it out. Alright, next one. Moment of truth. Let's see. Alright. Red alert, red alert. Pretty cool. So I've hit Sideswipe twice, so happy that this was not another Sideswipe. Alright, red alert. One more to go. Hells yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good shit. Exactly what I was hoping for. And it's the version with laser beak, even better. Yes! Alright. Well worth this purchase. I was a little nervous because I was debating I should have just bought him by himself, but I thought I'd give it a try. Bought 6 of them. Number 6 is the hit. So stoked. The damage box, sometimes it comes through. Alright, I'm super stoked for this one. I'm going to put this together. I'll catch you on the other side. I mean, that's awesome. I'm going to just talk about it because he comes with like the little mini tapes. You got laser beak. 2 parts. Yes. No, I think the Shining version comes with Ravage as well. And then the normal version just has like the normal cassette, I think. I don't think it has any extras like the laser beak. Best one yet. Soundwave. So awesome. I love that he comes with Laserbeak. The extra cassette that could look like it's popping out of his chest. He's got his blaster, his little cannon, you know, his batteries. They went in his battery pack and they would pop out and be his weapon. So again, highly recommend. It's hard to take a gamble though with blind boxes. Buy the ones that you like, you know. I'm kind of glad I went with the gamble route because it was about 20 bucks. They were about $4 a piece. I got 6 of them. So it was like 24 bucks. It would have been the same price as buying him outright. But now I got 5 more. Risky gamble, but it paid off. I'll do it. I'm down for it. All right, 2 more of these to rip, and they're happening right now. All right, here we go. So 2 more of these to rip. This is Series 6. It's got a cool Megatron, cool Optimus Prime. There are some actually pretty cool characters in this. There's an Optimus Prime, and then I guess that's Sentinel Prime. But Sunstreaker's on the list. Hopefully I hit him. Wheeljack's awesome. Both versions of Swoop. So I hit a Slag the other day, which was kind of cool. Dirge. Some pretty cool ones in here. So 2 of these to rip. Let's see what I get. Hopefully they're not both the same. I do need a Megatron. Sunstreaker would be cool. So I noticed after I ripped all the other ones, they all have numbers on these. Not that it makes any difference because I got doubles last time and they were different numbers. So these codes inside are not actually identifiers. I was hoping they would be when I opened the top of a couple of them, but none of them actually matched and I hit doubles on a couple. So just a heads up to you guys, if anybody ever trying to figure out a way to tell what's what besides just feeling the bag. So the instructions for these, all the same all the time, easy to put together. All right, I'm just gonna rip this first one. And it's just who it is. Shatterglass Ratchet. Comes with a cool little card. I dig it. Got some holographics on there this time, so a little different than the circles that the other ones came with. Not one that I wanted to hit, but it's alright. They're blind bags, you don't know. I didn't have a Ratchet before though, and this one's kind of cool looking, so let's do it. I'll catch you on the other side. I'm going to just fast forward through this assemble part. So this is interesting. They don't have them on the tree anymore. So the shoulder joints are not on a tree, and actually the leg joints you don't have to put together anymore. These are already assembled. Kind of cool. Interesting that they did that.